Dear friends, welcome on. In earlier two sessions, we have discussed about the relationship of the sections, rules and forms of the Patent Act 1970, and there we have discussed starting from form number 1 and we ended there on form number 20, right? Because in part 1 we have discussed from form 1 to form 10, and in part 2 we have discussed about form 11 to form 20. And in this part, this is part 3 and this is the last session, and here we will discuss starting from form number 21 and we will end it at form number 30. Okay friends, so let us proceed. Form number 21 has the title Request for Termination of Compulsory License. Here the related section is 94 and the related rule is 102. We can say rule number 102 sub rule 1. And section 94 has the title Termination of Compulsory License, and here rule 102 has the title Application for Termination of Compulsory License under section 94. So easily we can see the relations or the link between section 94 and rule 102. Okay, so here you can see under section 94 is written here, and now we can find out the keyword between these three, right? We know the title of form 21 is Request for Termination of Compulsory License, and section 94 deals with the termination of compulsory license, and rule 102 deals with the application for termination of compulsory license under section 94. Because we all know friends, section is something that where a statement is written, and to implement it we use the rules. That's why you can easily see the linkage between the section 94 and rule 102. And the title of form 21 is Request for Termination of Compulsory License. So we can easily verify here the keyword is termination. So just remember form 21, section 94, rule 102, and the keyword is termination. And we can also say that the second keyword is compulsory license. Fine, compulsory license here. Fine. Okay, next we'll go to form number 22. The title is Application for Registration of Patent Agent. Rules related are 109 sub rule 1 and 112, or we can say rules 109 sub rule 1 and rule 112. So rule 109 says application for registration of patent agent, and rule 112 says details to be included in an application for the registration of a patent agent. So you can also observe here that here only the application is mentioned, and here what details need to be filled in the application, that is written here. So easily we can see that form 22 is related with rule 109 and 112, and the key word here is registration. Fine. And registration means registration of a patent agent. So the secondary keyword may be patent agent. Fine. Yeah, just to remember these things. Okay, just to have a clear remembrance, nothing else. Next one is form number 23. The title is Application for the Restoration of the Name in the Register of Patent Agents. The related section is 130 subsection 2, and the related rule is rule 117 sub rule 1. The title of section 130 is Removal from Register of Patent Agents and Restoration. Similarly, rule 117 says Restoration of name of persons removed from the Register of Patent Agents. So easily you can link up section 130 and rule 117, and here form 23 has the title Application for the Restoration of the Name in the Register of Patent Agents. That means somehow some things were removed from the register and now they need to be restored. So this form 23 section 130 and rule 117 deals with the act of restoration. Fine. So the keyword here is restoration. Next one is form number 24, application for review or setting aside controller's decision or order. The related sections are section 77 subsection 1 clause F and section 77 subsection 1 clause G, and the related rules are 130 subrule 1 and 2. The same rule, right? So the title of section 77 is controller to have certain powers of a civil court, and rule 130 says application for review of decisions or setting aside of orders of the controller. Fine. So here you can find out here application for review. Review is the keyword here. Okay. So and also setting what we have written here, application for review or setting aside controller's decision. So you can easily link up here that application for review of, okay, and setting aside controller's decision, and here the controller is the power of a civil code. This thing you need to remember. So this way section 77, rule 130 and form 24 are linked, and the keyword here is review or setting aside controller's decision. We can take as the secondary keyword so that it can be related to section 77. Fine. Okay, let us proceed with form number 25. The title is request for permission for making patent application outside India. The related section is 39 and rule is 71 subrule 1. Section 39 has the title residents not to apply for patents outside India without prior permission, and rule 71 says permission for making patent application outside India under section 39. So as it is written here under section 39, easily you can link up here, and still the keyword here is the permission, and the secondary keywords are we must say that outside India. Outside India is the secondary keyword. Fine. So here the keyword is permission and the second primary keyword is permission, the secondary is outside India, and we can link up form 25 section 39 and rule 71. Okay, and this is based on request for just a minute, friends, just a minute. That was completed actually. That means the keyword was permission. A prior permission is needed when we have to apply in the country outside India. Fine. So let us continue with form number 26. The title is form of authorization of a patent agent or any person in a matter or proceeding under the Act. Okay. So the related sections are 127 and 132. The related rule is 135. Section 127 says rights of patent agents, and section 132 says savings in respect of other persons authorized to act as agents. Fine. So the here the keyword is authorization. Okay. So agency is required. That's why the rule 135 deals with agency, and this is regarding the rights of patent agents actually. That's why section 127 is linked here, and rule 1 and section 132 says savings in respect of other persons authorized. That means other than the patent agents who are the authorized persons, or they can act as the agents. So we'll have to deal here with the authorization process of a authorization power of a patent agent. So and that form, and form 26 is deals with the authorization of a patent agent or person similar to them who are authorized to do the same function or the act. Fine. So just remember form number 26, section 127, 132, rule 135, and the keyword here is authorization. Fine. Let us proceed to form number 27. The Title is Statement Regarding the Working of the Patented Invention on Commercial Scale in India. Okay. Section is 146 subsection 2 and rule 131 subrule 1. Section 146 says power of controller to call for information from patentees, and rule 131 says form and manner in which statements required under section 146 subsection 2 to be furnished. So here though it is totally, you can see how they are linked, 146 section 146 and rule 131. So the keyword here is statement, and statement regarding what? Regarding the working of the patented invention on commercial scale, on, we can say, for a business purpose. Fine. So the primary keyword here is the statement or the information, we can say here. Okay. And the secondary keywords are working on commercial scale in India. So just remember this thing, these three things: Form 27, Section 146 and Rule 131. The keyword is statement. Next one is Form 28. The title is to be submitted by a small entity with every document for which a fee has been specified. Fine. Rules required are, or rules linked are, Rule 2, Clause FA and Rule 7. So Rule 2 is about the definitions and Rule 7 is about the fees. So clearly it is mentioned here that to be submitted by a small entity with every document, a small entity who have all the documents for which a fee is specified. Okay, so we can say that Form 28 is submitted by a small entity with all the documents and there is a prescribed fee. Okay, so these things are written in, these things are applied in Form 28. Okay, so this way just remember Form 28, Rule 2, Rule 7, and the keyword is fee. Okay, here you can see fee. Fine. Small entities, another keyword that you can find out from the definition inside Rule 2. Fine. Next one is Form number 29. The title is Request for Withdrawal of Patent Application. Section 11B subsection 4 and Rule 7 subrule 4A, Rule 24C subrule 5 and Rule 26. Okay. Section 11B is about request for examination. Rule 7 is for fees. Rule 24C is expedited examination of applications. That means less time is required here, or a faster examination will be done, and this will be more faster than the actual time given. Okay, that means in a very less time it has to be, the examination has to be done. Fine. Then is Rule 26. Rule 26, what is it? Here Rule 26 is a request for withdrawing the application under Section 11B subsection 4 shall be made in Form 29. Fine. Actually this is an we can say amendment, and this is as per the amendment in 2016. Before that actually this Form 29 was not mentioned. If you wanted detailed information in this facts, go to the BEAR Act, and there you can find out that what were written earlier and what, that means what were done earlier to the amendment and what is the statement after the amendment, and this is as per the amendment in 2016. This is the statement. This you can easily find out in your BEAR Act. Fine. So just remember here the keyword is withdrawal. Fine. So you just remember here Form 29, Section 11B and Rules 7, 24C and 26, and the keyword is withdrawal. Withdrawal of patent application. So the keyword is withdrawal. Just remember withdrawal, Form 29. Next we will go to Form 30, and this is the last one. The title is Miscellaneous Form, to be used when no other form is prescribed. If somewhere no form is prescribed, then we can use this form. Okay, fine. That means we can say, we can use this as an extra player. That means if nothing is mentioned, form 30 is used. Related rule is rule 8 sub rule 2. And what is rule 8? The title of rule 8 is forms. Fine. So easily you can remember form 30 is linked with rule 8 that deals with forms. Form 30 forms. Form 30 forms. We can just remember like this. Form 30 forms. Fine. So form 30 rule 8 keyword is when no other form is prescribed. Fine. So the reference is the Patent Act 1970. So okay friends, this way part 3 or the last session on this series is completed now. If you have any compliments, any comments, please write in my comment box, and please like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, and if you have need some specific topic, okay, because I think the notification has already been declared about the patent agent examination. So if you need any specific topic, then please write to me in my comment box. Okay friends, thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you so much for watching my video. Okay, so please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. Jai Hind. Stay safe, stay blessed.